Hello and welcome to St. Ambrose. We are really excited to welcome our fighting class of 2025 to campus this fall semester. This short video is going to walk you through what the expectations are for your academic advising appointment. Whether you're able to join us on campus this summer in person for orientation or not, we want you to be really well prepared for meeting with your summer academic advisor and making sure that you put together the most amazing schedule for the fall 2021 semester. There are going to be two voices talking at you through your computer today as you watch this video about how to understand the ins and outs of academic advising and registration at St. Ambrose. I'm one of those two voices. My name is Dr. Shannon Mackey. I'm a member of our biology department, and I'm really excited to help you navigate those registration waters.
And I'll also be speaking to you today. My name is Dr. Mike Vitalini. I'm also in our biology department. I've been with Ambrose for 9 years now, and I'll be speaking to you today primarily in my role as the director of our general education program.
Our big goals for this presentation are to explain the guidelines for earning a bachelor's degree at St. Ambrose.
We'll describe the role of an academic major and your general education curriculum in earning a bachelor's degree.
And finally, we'll discuss academic advising and how your summer academic advisor is going to help you select the appropriate courses to take in the fall 2021 semester. Now, your big goal for coming to St. Ambrose is to get that bachelor's degree. So let's keep our eye on the prize. As the fighting class of 2025, you will be graduating in 4 years. We can think about these 4 years as each being divided into 2 semesters, where we have a fall semester and a spring semester. Now, what that means is we have 8 semesters from where we are now to get you graduated by May 2025. Now, in order to graduate from St. Ambrose, you need to have at least 120 credit hours. So if we think about those 120 credit hours, we divide that by 8 semesters, that's right. We need to average 15 credit hours each semester. And this is the perfect sweet spot. 12 credit hours is considered full-time status of being a college student, and 18 credits is the limit on our zone tuition. So 15 credits each semester, oh, it's beautiful, right in that sweet spot. And remember that 15 is just an average, and so some semesters you may be taking exactly 15, more than 15, or a little bit less. It's going to totally depend on which courses you're taking, whether you're participating in some sort of fall or spring sport, whether you're participating in a job shadowing experience or maybe an internship. All sorts of things are going to factor into how many credits we get you involved in each semester. So in order to understand how you can get to 120 college credit hours in order to graduate, we need to understand what a credit hour even is. We typically think of 1 credit hour as being equivalent to 1 hour per week that you're actually in that class. So most of the classes at St. Ambrose are going to be 3 credit hours, though there are exceptions. Now, 3 credit hours tells us that you're going to be in class 3 hours per week. And we can divvy up those 3 hours per week in a couple of different ways. The 2 most common ways are going to be either meeting Tuesday and Thursday for an hour and a half each day. An hour and a half times 2 is 3. And so we have 3 credits for that Theology 100 course that we have displayed here. Alternatively, you might meet 3 days a week. So for example, this Biology 101 course meets Monday, Wednesday, Friday for an hour each time. That's also 3 credits. Now, the big exception to this credit hour rule are going to be associated with many of our math and science courses. So for example, this Biology 101 lecture also has a lab associated with it. Labs are incredible tools to help you use the information that you learn in lecture and apply it in a hands-on manner in a laboratory setting. Now, these lab courses are definitely the exception to the credit hour rule. And we like to think of them as bonus education because even though you'll get to be in lab with us for 2 hours, it's only 1 credit added on to your schedule. So you're getting way more education than you paid for. So if you are going to be part of a major that has a lot of math and science courses associated with it, just recognize there are labs associated with those and we'll help you figure out how to get those labs into your schedule for fall.
So, you're going to want to average about 15 credit hours per semester. But how will we choose which courses will make up those credits? In order to ensure that you're able to graduate on time, we'll want to make sure that each semester you take a mix of courses that count towards your academic major and courses that complete your general education requirements. Now, some of you likely already have an academic major in mind, some area in which you'd like to become an expert. Others of you may not, and you will determine your area of expertise as you progress through your time at St. Ambrose. But each of you will declare an academic major in order to earn your bachelor's degree. That major will help you develop a set of skills and knowledge in a very specific disciplinary area, the area in which you will be an expert. St. Ambrose University offers over 60 different undergraduate majors from which you can choose. As a new student, you will begin by taking introductory courses that help give you a foundation in the major of your choice or introduce you to several different areas in which you can major. There's some skills and abilities that are necessary for success in every field, regardless of what you want to do after college. Our general education program will help you develop in these areas. Areas such as leadership, communication, critical thinking and reasoning, problem identification and problem solving, teamwork, ethical decision making, and creativity. All of these are cross-cutting skills that are necessary for success in every field and every career. So, how do we encourage these skills and abilities at St. Ambrose University? We help you develop those skills and abilities through three overarching main areas of study within our general education program. These include fundamental skills and knowledge, liberal arts perspectives, and the Catholic intellectual tradition. Now, as you work through each of these areas, you will begin to draw from each of the other two areas and become an integrated learner. The real power of a broad-based education lies in being able to access the skills and knowledge from a breadth of different disciplines to tackle any problem that the world throws at you. The descriptions of what you will be able to learn or do, or the outcomes as we call them, for each of the requirements are found on the page accompanying this one in your orientation packet. Now, finding courses that will help you meet each of those outcomes will require some guidance and advice. That guidance and advice will be provided to you by an academic advisor. When you arrive to St. Ambrose University, you will receive an academic advisor within your chosen major. This person will help you outline a 4-year plan to graduation, and this plan will include both your academic classes within your major and your general education program, as well as extracurricular and co-curricular activities that will help you plan for success at Ambrose and after Ambrose to get into that graduate program or career of your choice. But your academic advisor is also a resource well beyond just making these plans. This person will be your advocate throughout your time at St. Ambrose University. They will be there to help you and answer any questions you may have along the way, and they will serve as a mentor within your chosen major, your field of expertise. Now, for this first advising appointment, we aren't going to try and outline an entire 4-year plan for you. Instead, we will work with you to develop a schedule just for this upcoming fall semester.
So deciding which classes to take this very first semester can be a little tricky, but keep in mind that you are only going to average about 15 credits and you have 8 semesters to get in all of those credits for graduation. So you're not going to be able to enroll in every class this very first semester, and that is totally okay. As a first semester student, you are going to have a choice of how to assemble your schedule. You can either assemble that schedule picking courses individually, or you can pick courses through a first-year learning community. So let's say you want to pick courses individually, and you're going to take a history, a math, maybe put in some chemistry, and then spread your wings through general education, thinking about some creative arts and some writing classes. So you can go through with your academic advisor, and you can find courses that fit your schedule based on who you are as a student, also thinking about the type of major you want to pursue. You're going to assemble those classes into a schedule that works for you, and you're going to be good to go. Now, as a very first semester student at St. Ambrose, you have an amazing opportunity to become part of a first-year learning community. Now, the courses within a first-year learning community are only for this very first fall semester, so they're not going to continue to carry out through the spring semester. It's just to get you started this incoming fall. Now, the way a learning community works is it's a group of courses. So here I'm grouping together a history class, a creative arts, and some sort of a writing course. And what's different about these particular courses and courses that you could simply pick individually is that all of the courses that are bundled together in a learning community have a common theme associated with them. Additionally, the people who are enrolled in that learning community are the same in all of the different courses in that learning community. So you have the same 20 students enrolled in the history that's accompanied by the arts, that's accompanied by the writing. So this is a great opportunity for you to meet other brand new first-year students just like yourself, and you know that they have similar interests as you because they've chosen the same learning community with the same theme. So I highly recommend it. These learning communities typically take between 6 to 9 total credits of your fall schedule. And so remembering that we need to get up to about 15 credits, you still have plenty of room in your fall schedule to take classes outside of that learning community that are going to help you fulfill general education and or major class requirements. I also want to bring your attention to a class called New Student Seminar. You'll see this listed as NSS 101. This is an amazing opportunity for you to meet other first-year students. This course is designed only for first semester, first-year students. It's a 1-credit orientation course, and new student seminars are included in all of the learning communities that we just discussed, but new student seminar is also a standalone class that you can stick into your schedule individually if you choose not to enroll in a learning community. This class is designed to help make the transition to college smooth and successful. It's going to help you focus and understand how to make the best of your time. So developing those really strong time management skills, helping you figure out what's the best way to study for the types of courses that you're involved in, and also helps you think about things like career orientation, how to be successful with our career center, how to get involved on campus, how to meet more people, how to just be super, super successful and happy in the college experience. So I highly recommend it. Go ahead and ask your advisor how you can get involved.
As you work with your academic advisor to put together a schedule for the fall, there will be some additional things we'll want to consider beyond your major and your gen ed interests. For example, we'll want to look at your ACT and SAT scores to help determine which courses are most appropriate for you to enroll in this first semester. We want to ensure that we put you in courses that are challenging enough that you don't find them remedial and become bored, but not so challenging that you feel overwhelmed in your very first semester at college. We'll also need to know about any college credits you expect to bring in, either from AP exams or from dual enrollment courses that you've taken during high school. We'll ask about extracurriculars that you may be involved in, such as athletics, music, or theater, and we'll want to know a little bit about you as a person. Are you someone who likes to jump out of bed first thing in the morning and take lots of 8 a.m. courses, or maybe you would prefer to push that schedule back just a little bit? Let your advisor know and have good, honest conversations with them so that we can help plan a schedule that will lead to your success in the fall. Another thing to consider as we put together your schedule for the fall is that you'll want to be sure to plan time into that schedule for studying. A good rule of thumb is that you can expect to spend 2 to 3 hours of outside of class time per week per credit hour in which you're enrolled. So these breaks between courses provide good opportunities for you to both review, study, or do homework from the course that you've just taken, or prepare for the course that you're about to go to. You'll also want to leave yourself some time in there for lunch and for some study breaks to just relax, maybe watch a little Netflix, or give yourself some downtime so that you don't get too stressed out.
Now, the transition to college can sometimes seem a little overwhelming, and so we want to provide you with the tools and support needed to be successful in the classroom. Our Student Success Center offers both supplemental instruction sessions as well as one-on-one or small group peer tutoring. The Accessibility Resource Center provides testing accommodations for those who need it, and Of course, your professors and instructors are an amazing resource. Definitely come and visit us during our scheduled office hours.
We've given you a lot of information in this presentation, and so we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. We instead just want you to be ready for your advising appointment. And to help you with that, we have also included a 10-step guide here to help you be successful and get ready for that advising and registration appointment. So on the inside cover of your orientation booklet, you have this really nice checklist that's going to walk you through exactly what you need to do so that you are feeling super comfortable and confident walking into that advising appointment. Make sure that you keep a list of all the questions that you have as you're thinking about getting ready for this fall semester, and bring all of those to your advising appointment so that you know that you're leaving that appointment not only with an amazing schedule for the fall semester, but knowing that all of your questions have been answered and you feel super good going into these beautiful summer months. And so welcome to St. Ambrose. We are so excited for you to be a part of our family.